Hello everybody, it's Yield here, and we are back with some more Scrap Mechanic, and we are in our car because we're driving somewhere today. We're driving somewhere away from our little house here. As much as we do love our house, I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of small, and there's not a lot of room to store our vehicles, especially if we were to go ahead and want to make some more vehicles in the future. So I've been working on a little something. If we go ahead and we drive for a little bit, we're gonna go on a little ride here, you guys. We're gonna go on a little drive to a little thing I've been working on, which should be right on top of this mountain. But something I learned today, you guys. I heard this and I was really shocked, you guys. I heard that the world is actually randomly generating. It's really a lot of the same things spawn in every world, but apparently the world generates randomly, which is really surprising. So I mean, I found that kind of neat, but I'm getting sidetracked. We're on a drive. We're on a drive, driving around on the track, and what do we have up here? Oh my goodness, what could this be? Could this be a garage for our car? That couldn't be, could it? Oh my god, with functioning garage doors? What in God's name? Even a door? My god! How could this be happening? This is amazing. This is amazing. There we go. Open it up. Hop in our car. And now, whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. Hop out and there we go, you guys. We have ourselves a place to store some vehicles. Now, these bays, these garages aren't much bigger than the one we have down at our house, but we've got two of them. And it's just neat to have our own separate garage from our house all the way on top of this super cool mountain here. This is like, yeah, this is practically on top of a mountain. So that is crazy. We can look down there, and maybe in the future we could turn this into more than just a garage that maybe has some stories up here that we could actually look out on. But I don't know, it's really cool. I went ahead and with this building, you guys, I went around and I made it really fancy. So I started off with the front wall of it, where I went ahead and I put in a lot of these cool designs here. I put down this cool stone foundation here like I did on our other house that we built down there. And I think it looks really good. I think it looks really, really good. I went ahead and then I put a lot of these cool little detailing areas here for to make the place fancier. But the really cool thing, you guys, is that we went ahead and I used a lot of the paint tool here. I used a lot of the paint tool because just look at that. I changed the wood type with the paint tool, and it doesn't really look like we just painted the wood. It more so looks like we're using different types of wood. This looks like more of a like a spruce kind of a wood, and this here looks more like a birch type of wood. And I don't know, I think it looks really cool. I really like it. I ended up painting these things here, and I think it looks good. Even up here, the garage doors, we painted the garage doors. I painted a lot of stuff, and it's looking fancy. If we go around the corner, we can also see, I went ahead and I put a lot of windows in here. I put these window sills right there. So I don't know what we could put on those, but actually, you know what? Oh, man, I'm making messes here. Let's go ahead and paint that right there. Perfect. Okay. I feel like we should be able to put something on those. Is there anything that we might want to put on those little windowsills? Are there any tiny flowers? Oh yeah, we've got tiny little flower pots. Oh, that would be so perfect. Could we do that right now, actually? I'm getting so sidetracked, but there we go. Let's try. Can we put, oh my god, yes. There we go. We got some flower pots. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my god, maybe I should do that to like all the windows. Maybe placing two was too much. Maybe if we just place one, does that look better? And there we go. I don't know, but they're cute either way. I'll have to go ahead and place some more. They're super cute. But after I placed those windows, I went ahead and I put a lot of these things up top. What are those even called? I never really realized what they're called. The ventilation grid. And I don't know, I just thought it looked really cool at the top of the building, so I went ahead and I put that there. And then if we go ahead and we go in back, it's kind of the same thing on the back, but it just looks cool. I think the place came out looking really awesome. If we go ahead and we go right here, you could actually see that I went ahead and I built a little bit of a deck here of some sorts with a little bit of staircase, and we've got these cool railings. These railings actually look really good, you guys, if you paint them. They can look really, really good. So I really like how those came out. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole place. If we go ahead in here, we can just open up our door, and there we go. That's our whole garage right now, but we're missing one crucial thing, you guys. One crucial thing. That's kind of a roof. A roof might be a bit important, so I was actually thinking we'd go ahead and I'd get started on that. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that. I'm going to see what I can do, hopefully make it fabulous, and we'll be back in just a bit. Although, I'm not sure if I want to make it the same as the house that we had down there, where I made it a very cool, like, triangle-shaped roof. Instead, I think I want to make it a flat roof. I think that'll fit the whole garage type of building a bit better. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get working on that. We'll meet up in just a bit. Look at that roof. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely stunning. I love how it looks, except for the fact that apparently I've got a giant miscolored painted roof up here that I have messed up. There we go. That's much better. Let's place that right back. But there we go, you guys. I went ahead and I made a roof that was flat, but I think it looks really cool. I gave it some cool support on these edges right here. And if you actually look at it, it's kind of thick, but I think it looks really cool. I made the bottom of it this birchwood color, so it really looks good with the rest of the building. And then I used a lot of the brown, or whatever you want to call this type of wood, and I put then the metal in between it, and it looks good. I like how it looks. I think it came out really well. I put a lot of the support things right there all around it to give it a better feel. And if we actually go on into our house, you'll see I actually worked really hard on this staircase here so that we could actually get to our roof, and I think it looks really, really cool. I put a lot of work into painting all of these handrails black, and I think it looks really awesome. I think it looks really awesome. So if we walk up here, it goes all up here, and we have this little room here on the top that has a little bit of a air conditioner and some power right there, and that's it. There's nothing actually up here just yet, but I have plans that hopefully in the future we can go ahead and maybe put some, like, I don't know. I was thinking maybe something like some of these pipes here. I don't really know. I want to make it look really good. I don't have any exact plans in mind. That maybe I'll start messing around with something in just a bit, but I don't really know what I want to do up here just yet. But I definitely want to do some stuff. But that's all that the roof really has to it. That's really it. But I think it came out really good. I know out here I went ahead and I placed some of these flowers out here that I told you guys I was going to mess around with, and they look really cute. I really like how those flowers look. They add a little bit more to the outside, and it looks really cute. And I actually added some of those flowers right over on this side too. If we run over here, there we go. We got some flowers over here. It's so pretty, you guys. It's so pretty. Oh my god, I'm loving how this thing is coming out. I think it's turning out to look really, really good, and I love opening up our little doors here. The one thing I want to do in the future, you guys, is I want to go ahead and make these doors open on both sides, on the outside here, as well as being able to close them from the inside. I know there's a way to do it. There's certain ways you have to use, like, sensors and stuff, but I just haven't gone around to messing around with it. But in the future, I'm going to do something that lets me switch all these switches from the inside, which will be cool, but I'll have to wait for a bit to go on and start messing around with that. But right now, I want to go ahead and I want to see if there's any last things that we can do on the outside of our building, that, like, something like this up here. I want to know, is there anything perfect that we could use? Because I want to save working on the actual inside of our warehouse here, or garage, for next episode. For now, I want to try and see if there's anything we can do up here. And I'm feeling like I'm letting you guys down. I don't know what to put up here. Oh no, what do we do? Okay, what does this do? How big is this thing? Oh, wow, that looks cool. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Honestly, I think I need to think a bit more about what I want to do with the outside of this thing, and we'll meet back up once I've come up with an idea. Okay, you guys, so I went ahead and I actually added a little bit more details to the top of this roof, and this is where it starts, right here. We went ahead and I placed a bunch of these pipes over here to fill up some of the space, although it doesn't really serve much of a purpose. Actually, I lied. This serves so much purpose. This actually took lots of engineering, and there's so much realistic. These pumps all totally work, and they all do a lot of real stuff that totally, no. These are all just here for looks, and I don't know, I think they fill up the space nicely, and they're a little goofy, but there they go. There they are. Now, if we turn around, I went over here in this corner, I placed a little mattress in a jukebox for the hobo that is living on our roof. Yes, that is what's happening. We have a hobo on our roof. Don't know where he is, but apparently he'll be back soon. I'll let him stay because I'm that kind of a person. But there we go. I thought that was cool and a little neat too. But lastly, I went over here and I remade this wall right here using a little bit more detail with all these things. But around back, I went ahead and I actually made a ladder. Now this is actually really neat. I find this really, really cool because, I mean, we don't really have ladders in the game yet. I kind of made one. And how I did this was I put a bearing right here on this little thing right there. And then I built this whole ladder and then I just let it fall. And so that's what happened. So now we have a ladder here that we can actually just walk up, and it's pretty cool because it's pretty steep, but it's still not too steep so that we can actually walk on it. And since it's still a bit steep, it actually slows you down, so it's like you're actually walking up a ladder. So that's really cool. And lastly, all I did was I put a little table up here with some little plants. We got little Cecilia and Jessica right here. Some really nice cacti right here. Some really nice cacti. But you guys, that is where we must call it. I hope you enjoyed the little building here that I've been working on. If you did, I'd love to hear some feedback from you guys on what you're thinking of it. And yeah, I guess that's all I have to say, you guys. Next episode will probably be messing around with the interior of this thing, but I hope to see you guys all there. For now on, this is where we're gonna leave it. Hope you guys all enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, make sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The links are all in the description, as well as on the top of the screen right now. See, they're right up there, right there. But for now, this is where we're going to call it. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys all in the next one.